Hello, everybody. Yes, we are in the sub today. Actually, I'm actually in Wexford, Pennsylvania. The reason I'm in Wexford, Pennsylvania is due to I came down to see my orthopedic doctor about that hip. And because I got a phone call over the weekend. Well, you'll get this video posted after the one that tells you when, where, all the go before this. And but yeah, doctor thinks I should get the hip revision done. He said, well, you can see a second opinion. I told him, said, no, there's no sense in that. I mean, I basically knew what's going to require whenever. I mean, this was just last year, and I've already done my research on a lot of what I'm going to need and everything else. But they went ahead and gave me the packet from the hospital and stuff, and has a lot of papers I need to get filled out by other physicians. And then, of course, the hospital down in Pittsburgh, Allegheny Hospital, will give me a phone call a little later, next few days or so, and for me to go down there because they want me to see their doctor, their little group for blood work and all that stuff down there, which is, I mean, that's fine and dandy. It's just extra wear and tear on me going back and forth in my vehicle, but I mean, I'll be going down there anyway for the hip whenever I get it done. So I mean, it'll just refreshen it before the day of surgery, whenever I gotta get up early in the freaking morning to get down there and get surgery done. Because it's been a while since I've been down to Allegheny General, which is not hard. I mean, it's just off of 279. It's not hard to get to. It's just remembering all the exit and everything, and it'll refreshen where it's at and everything to me. So it's like, yeah, this will work. This will work. Like I said, June the 29th. It'll be time. We won't know the time until later on. Actually, the hospital schedules the time. The doctor scheduled the date. So that's how that works. But yeah, the doctor thinks, I mean, he doesn't see any serious damage done to the, he actually called it a bearing, because it's the ball in a race. It's a liner race. He said, yeah, he said, I don't see any drastic damage. He said, but those hips were only in here to come find out. My hip was made in Germany. But those hips were only, the ball and the liner was actually only, when they were first made, really good for 15 years. Well, I'm on 23 now. 23 years. And he said, and for what you've put it through, your good got it this long. And he's kind of worried that it's just starting to deteriorate, because, I mean, like he mentioned, he did find out through the MRI and stuff that he thought it was, at first he thought it was glass ball, and now he switched his mind because he's seen the x-rays. He thought it was plastic. Now he said, I'm sure it's ceramic. So I mean, yeah, I've got a ceramic ball with a plastic liner, and that's what it is. He said, and either one of them could be flaking right now. So, and minor little flakes wouldn't come up on the testing. He doesn't really know until he gets into it. And I told him, so, well, how long is the new stuff going to last? He said, they should last you probably for the rest of your life with the newer compounds and stuff. And he's going to put me into his plastic, both liner and ball would be plastic. And he said that should last you, the new stuff should last you pretty close to your lifetime, and you should be good. And I said, well, I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older by the freaking second. And he said, Thomas, if I put it off for a year, just hoping and suffer through it, just wear this stuff out a little more, it doesn't make sense because I'll be older. He said, if I'll handle it better as being a younger patient, a little bit younger patient. And he said, yeah, I do agree with that. Whenever I had the original hip replacement put in, there was like a 1 in 1% chance of having infection. He said that jumps up to 5%. That still doesn't bother me one bit. but he had to go through and get the caution, tell me all the cautions and everything else, and there's a better way to do it now for the revisions. He said nowadays, compared to back whenever I had my hip put in, and he said you go through the front to more towards the front of the side hip. That way it helps the hip not dislocate as much and lessens the chances on that. And he said it's actually a little bit quicker recovery, which is cool. I gotta get a couple doctors to sign off, like I said, on it. That's not a big deal. I gotta go find a doctor because I've lost my dentist, and that's another thing they want me to do, is see a dentist to sign off so I can go ahead and have the surgery done, which is that's not a big deal in my eyes, but it's just one of those things. And I have time. I have about a month, a little less than a month to get all this done, and that's not a big deal in my eyes. Actually, a month and a week, that's not a big deal. But I figured I'd bring this along, and actually just so I can refer back to this video whenever people ask me questions if I can't remember. And I'm just fresh right out of the office down in the parking garage right now. And actually, I'm kind of the reason why you're back in the darkness and I'm not outside and everything is they actually don't like people having videos or photos of anything on the grounds here. I don't know why. I think it's because for patient confidentiality, because of the patients and stuff. And I don't blame them really. I figured, well, the SUV's cool. The SUV's my property. So I figured go ahead and jump on this. Sorry for the fisheye, guys. I hope you all have a great day. This is MuzzleMike signing out.